Now I will take the red color after I establish the medium value orange, and complementary color green. Why red? I use red to blend the worm, and since I use red, not the worm, not the cool color. It's a very good color to go in between and turn the shape ahead of you. So the orange gonna be turned into the light, and the green gonna be turned into the shadow. In between them, I gonna use that red. Now I'm layering more and more with my different colors, and it's still I can see the paper in between my layers, and I still fix in my cast and form shadow. This is very important moment. Don't ignore that your shadow, your edges of your shadow is supposed to show which one is cast shadow, which one is warm shadow. And see, I'm trying different colors. I try to make it complementary, but I try to mix it together so they relate to each other. When I gonna get the orange again to show the medium value, I will I already have a lot of colors that will play together very nicely, and on the top I will get the lighter light yellow after I establish all the shadow, and I go and describe the shape of my veggie. I'm not just go with diagonal lines. I'm describing whatever it comes. So it comes from here, it comes from here, and I'm kind of like making sculpture. I am always go against the forms, and I'm um, working more and more towards the light, but light is not there yet. If you're working with watercolor, you're leaving light alone at all, so you're working with shadow, layering one after another. Of course, here I'm layering one after another too, layer by layer, color by color, but I still cover the light because my light will go on the top of medium value, not the darkest dark like in some paintings like in acrylic or oil, but it will go on the top of the medium value. So I establish the medium value. I'm playing with that, and I try to see where my lightest light gonna be, and then we'll go there. Here I can see the reflected light, and it's not the light I will have on the top, but it's still pretty light, so I will take a little bit lighter orange, and I will just make a little bit uh, lighter part right here and lighter part right here. It comes to the light, but it's not completely the highlights of my veggie, and so I'm working with that. Then I will take the red color, and red color will go between the light and dark. It's kind of neutral. In this case, it's very neutral color, and it will go and make a transition or make a border between dark and light. I'm not gonna be inside, and besides the red color will Red color has an ability to jump in front of the eyes of the people, and so when I put light between dark and light, it will kind of turn my veggie around and make it very, very rounded. And so I will go all around the edges and make it little. Some is more, some is less, but I will make a transition from dark to light with my red color. Right now I'm gonna work on my background, and background is complementary color to orange. It's violet red, and but I make it very, very light. I wanted to keep it as a background and not overload my shadow, so I will just cover it fast, covering, and stop on that. I'm not gonna make a shape of it or anything, just a little bit of accent to the orange I use on my subject. Now I'm taking my light yellow. It's kind of lemon yellow, even though it's not there, and it's cooler yellow, but it's still between the red. It will jump ahead, and I work on description again. I try to describe the form of my pepper, and so I'm working with that, not this way, not just diagonal. I try to describe the age of my the form of my uh, veggie, and I try to build the light when it's belong and not to touch the places where it goes out of the light. So the lightest light, this color, the yellow color, is only on a light. It's nothing is in a darker part. Even in the medium values, it's still the medium values, that one orange that I put. After I will get some lighter light. I will still fix it with the medium value when it's turning out from the light and goes inside of the form. It goes inside of the form, so I'm not gonna even try to make it lighter, even because it's gonna be flat. And so I'm keep working on. So I looked at the form of my pepper, and I don't like too dark crisp right here, so I will light it up a little bit, just touching a little bit with my, not cover it completely stroke by stroke, but just go around on a very light touch, and will go through the form a little bit, because my pepper is going this way anyway, and so I will do it too. I will go back and forth to create the light. Now I will need to get a highlight, so I will take off-white and white. Off-white is kind of yellowish white color, and so I will look where my light is hitting my veggie, and get lighted up with off-white first. Off-white, very carefully, see that is not sharp, is gonna be very soft, and organic form, organic shape on a veggie. And then I will take white and get a very little dab on a light where it's hitting the lightest light, and my three-dimensional subject gonna be ready.